Well, hi there folks, it's Matt Hayson here looking at this week's property market. Now, we always knew May was going to be a critical period for property, and it's certainly playing out in that fashion. Following the first cash rate increase in 12 years, we're starting to see play out in real time a sentiment shift and also how overall people are absorbing this latest news. Now, in our view, sentiment is such a key metric in influencing buying and selling decisions, but it's also intangible. It's very hard to forecast and understand what's going to trigger a significant sentiment shift. As we saw at the peak of the market last year, property prices were going up by almost 5% per month. Now, buyers and sellers, they bought into that narrative, they bought into the momentum, and we call that the fear of missing out. Conversely, now we're starting to see property prices in decline. Core Logic suggesting property values around Sydney are down by 0.3%. I can tell you it feels far sharper at ground level, and I'd suggest it's more like 5%. However, buyers no longer have the fear of missing out. Now they're worried about the fear of overpaying. Now, some of the metrics influencing those decisions are the auction clearance rate. That came through last week at a paltry 42%. That's 13 straight weeks where the auction clearance rate has been in a straight nosedive, and also reflecting there is downward pressure on property prices. Consumer sentiment, that's down to the lowest level we've seen since August 2020. Also, it's taking longer to sell your property on the market, so days on market's exploding, and what we're seeing now is that supply and demand metrics is starting to favour buyers. Also, the time or the intention to buy a property, that's also slumped, down 21.5%. But, and we see this in every market conditions, it's human nature that whenever the market transitions, everybody over-exaggerates the forecast, whether or not the market be moving into the black or moving into the red. Now, what we can see unfolding right around the market at the present time is vendors are aware what's going on. They're adjusting their expectations. Value is starting to come to the surface. We can see now there is less buyer demand and competition playing out at auction. So in our view, really good quality real estate is for sale, and you need to pay attention. You don't want to be looking at a great home and the right opportunity, but you don't make a decision based on fear. When in doubt, pan out, look at the trajectory of the property market over the last 30 years, and you'll feel very confident with your buying decision. So that leads us into this weekend, folks. We've got some great properties open for inspection. We hope to see you out and about. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next week.